So now we've talked about the sex. Okay, we're about to get deep. Oh my God, we're about to mess up bad. Appearance. I think in a lot of our relationships, a lot of people get real comfortable. And Security Boss talked about this on a show a couple days ago, that we become lax in terms of our appearance when we get into relationships. And I think that women forget, well, let's be fair, that appearance is big for both men and women. But I see, if I go to the gym, I see more men in the gym than I do women. Because it seems like as time goes on, women start caring less about that. Now they'll do their hair, but the body, the skin, all that stuff we don't care about. Ladies, I want you to speak to that about the importance of appearance in relationships.
Well, I don't know what
not all at once.
It's just one of those things that is very, very important. But again, let me say this. For a man, I think, and y'all, you got to help me out with this, Sir Hale, because I think that woman who gives up on her appearance was also that same woman in the beginning. I don't think this is something you kind of grow into and then grow out of. I think it's who you are from the beginning, and you might, fake the funk for a few years with a little bit of extra, and then you just become who you are. I could be wrong, but it's very, very important, ladies, to get whatever effort it was that you put in the beginning to get it back, because men love the outward physical appearance, and we just got to keep it together.
Now, Security Boss, can you go back to what you said before? You said it wasn't who she was before. Something happened. Can you go back to that point again for me?
I actually think women who are ladies are that way naturally from the beginning. They do their hair, they wear the perfume, they wear the heels, they do all of that. And this is a natural thing. Take care of their skin. It's natural. It's who you saw. It's who you married. This is my thoughts. I don't think that's something that you lose. If you lose it, I just don't think it is. Now, women have babies, things happen to their body. Maybe they get into maybe a depressed state or something like that, and they need to have some help getting back on track. But I just think that's that woman naturally. If it's not that woman naturally, then you married someone else. You married someone that didn't have those things in mind when you married her. Maybe you were just too young. Maybe it wasn't important to you, or you just didn't know how, that people always say, look at our mom, see what you're getting. It just may look different as it get older. But I just think we who we are from the beginning. This is my thoughts. She's not going to be the woman she was at 21 or 22, but she can be a different woman that's in shape. And you just put, I ain't trying to recommend surgery to anybody or anything like that. But whatever you got to do to keep your marriage intact and be happy with the woman you chose, you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
And I'm going to push back a little bit too, because I think we can always say, help your woman out, help her, help her. It's so much a man can do. You got to help yourself. There's not a man in this world that has enough energy, magic, blessings to make you do something that you don't want to do. So it has to come from you. You have to have it in your heart, in your spirit, to want to always make sure you look good for your man.
I don't know about that. When you become,
I don't see no man. I can't that's like
when you become one with a person. When you become one with a person, things change. They change.
Well, yeah, things change. It changed for the best.
Well,
and if your body getting out of because obviously it's a problem.
No, I'm talking about the energy. I'm talking about the energy shift on what you will and will not do. I'm talking about the communication. I'm talking about how you feel about who's now your best friend, how it affects them, because we're now one. We're not two single people in a marriage anymore. We're one now. So what affects her or what affects him affects her. If he's not pleased mentally, she's feeling sick somewhere too. She's feeling this. She's not liking the role, or she's not appreciating whatever situation is. She feels him. Because what we want to do is satisfy that union. We want to be tight. We want to be fulfilled. And guess what? Shoot, if she comes down from a 20 to a 10, damn, she feel good too. So it's a plus.
Yeah. But I guess what I'm saying, I understand what you're saying, but how does that really happen?
Absolutely.
Because the stories that you hear is that once you get married, then they let themselves go.
You need to turn to some successful situations.
Yes.
See, that's don't concentrate on the ones who let go. Because remember, my thoughts are that person who let go was not that person in the beginning. And probably that union of becoming one is probably not happening because of all that resistance that she brought into it. It's a thing.
Let me push back on this.
It's a rhythm. Ain't that right, Sir Hale? It's a rhythm.
Absolutely. If y'all missed Friday's episode, go back and check it out. Security Boss's page. Listen,